What's up, big time pro wrestling fans? It's Freddie Cornell with you right here. Just wanted to check in with you and go Facebook Live. I ain't been on Facebook Live for quite a while, actually. Actually been probably about 2 or 3 weeks, actually. So I just wanted to touch base with you all to let you all know that big time pro wrestling returns to action. Finally, we return back to action Thursday night, November the 19th. We were going to be back in Huntington, West Virginia, and at a little town outside of Huntington, West Virginia called Altizer. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, big time pro wrestling returns back to action November the 19th at 7 p.m. Once again, it's on a Thursday night. Special bell time at 7 p.m. Doors will open at 6:30 p.m. at SkateLand of Huntington. It's right off of Route 60, 29th Street exit. So if you go down there, it's a little town called Altizer. It's actually, let me tell you about a little town called Altizer. It's actually, I was born and raised in a small community called Guyandotte, West Virginia. And I'm actually very excited to be a part of this event and taking place in Altizer because it's right up the road, not even a mile, right up the road from Guyandotte, West Virginia, where I actually was born and raised. And actually this place called SkateLand of Altizer, it was our, my stomping grounds back in when I was a kid, 8 years old, 9, 10 years old. I mean, Friday and Saturday nights, Wednesday nights. I mean, it was, so I'm actually really excited and happy to be a part of this event that's taking place in SkateLand of Huntington. So mark it down, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually a big time pro wrestling 23rd anniversary show. Last November was our 22nd anniversary show. This will be our 23rd anniversary show. So it actually couldn't happen any better. I mean, we have been out of action for almost, I think, 3 or 4 months now, maybe a little longer. Our last event was at Wayne High School at the gymnasium. We actually raised a lot of money for the graduation program there in Wayne High School. We are looking forward to go back to Wayne High School as soon as they give us an okay. And we are very excited to actually go back to Wayne, West Virginia as soon as we can. But in the meanwhile, our next event will take place on Thursday night, November the 19th. We'll be helping the Salvation Army in Huntington. It's actually a fundraiser event for them as well, for donation for cans for SLAM. Lieutenant Liz, the chapter out of Huntington, West Virginia, me and her actually talked earlier. She is actually very excited. I mean, wrestling fans, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, they go out. The bell ringers will be out here real soon, probably the first week of November, maybe the 2nd. She will announce the date of that. But in the meanwhile, Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas is coming up, and every year Big Time Pro Wrestling is a part of this, of Salvation Army. And I cannot stress enough that how many people they help every year. I mean, they give out a lot of food boxes that people that's in need of to feeding their families, their kids, and the parents, and the grandmothers and all that. So I cannot stress enough to, if you can and it's in your hearts, the day of the show, the tickets are $10. If you bring 4 cans of food, it's $2 off. So you're getting in the door and seeing the best professional wrestling show you're ever going to see that night, and live professional wrestling entertainment that's going to take place. But also, we're going to help lots of family for food drive. So if you have it in your hearts, if you want to bring 4 cans, if you can bring 10 cans or 20 cans or 100 cans, they will accept them. because I'm telling you, these bell ringers and everybody that helps the Salvation Army, them are your true champions. And I cannot stress enough. They go out in the cold weather, and they give 100% every day to make sure that they provide food on the table for these families, and also at Christmas time, the toy drive. I mean, they help a lot of families with the kids and and the parents and everything. So hats off to them very much, and I'm really looking forward to doing this Cancer Slam when we return to action, November the 19th. So ladies and gentlemen, mark it on your calendars. I mean, as of now, Vince Steele, the BTW champion, will be there. Nasty Nate Gnarly, I just got off the phone with him. He's already signed to be in action that night as well. I'll have more to come on the card and all the matches the next upcoming week. So stay tuned. I'll be posting the matches and also getting them ready for the radio stations and the news station and all that in the next coming weeks. And we're going to have a great night, man, at SkateLand of Huntington, West Virginia. I want to thank them very much for joining forces with Big Time Pro Wrestling to making this event happen. And I'm really looking forward to seeing all the wrestling fans. Thank you all for all this pandemic going on. COVID-19, still, ladies and gentlemen, please still be safe. It's a crazy disease, and we will be taking caution. Whatever the guidelines is, we will take place that night. And once again, we will take place that night. All the caution. That's right. Your face mask right there. Your hand sanitizer stations will be up. We'll be keeping people apart. Whatever the guidelines is of state of West Virginia, we will follow. So make sure to keep that in mind. Whatever the guidelines is, Big Time Pro Wrestling, the security and all that will force it. And because this disease is still deadly out there, and everybody's still got to be cautious, and safety is first, not just for the wrestling fans, but the wrestlers as well. So, but we are really looking forward to returning back to our hometown, the home base where we all started, and that's Huntington, West Virginia. So I just want to get on here and make this announcement that we'll be back to action, and we are very excited. I'll be getting back to on Facebook Live as soon as upcoming matches and more to come. So hope everybody being safe out there. Thank you all for joining in. Once again, God bless and stay safe. And I'll actually be heading to Alabama this weekend to see Big Time Pro Wrestling's own Showtime Chris Miles. Follow him on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. This Saturday night he will be in Alabama for his first MMA pro debut fight. I mean, he really worked hard, and Big Time Pro Wrestling has always been behind him 100%. Not just saying that because he's my boy, but all the wrestling fans, thank you for showing your support, buying his t-shirts and all that. Chris is very excited, and he is very excited to go to Alabama for his first debut pro MMA fight this Saturday in Alabama, and hopefully he'll bring home a big W, and hopefully he will be at this event as well and showing his true love to all his fans, wrestling fans, because this is where he began, Big Time Pro Wrestling. He started when he was a kid, worked his hind end off. So yes. So I'm really looking forward to going to Alabama and hoping he'll come out with a big W. So, and he'll come back, and hopefully in November he will be at the Big Time Pro Wrestling show at the SkateLand and showing his love to all of his wrestling fans as well. Thank you all once again. More information to be announced real soon, so keep checking in. Share this page. plug the BigTimeProWrestling.com, our YouTube channel page. All of our shows are up and ready, and make sure to share the YouTube channel page and also share the Big Time Pro Wrestling Facebook page. I'm really looking forward to seeing all the wrestling fans back on November the 19th at SkateLand. Once again, thank you for joining in. God bless. More information to be announced real soon.